Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name's Mia and it is so great having you joining in today. So as you can see, I've got a cute little outfit on. It's got a little bit of a Western feel to it, and that's because we're going to be working on my boho styles apparel shop. I also already did my exterior, so I won't be going into that, but if you'd like some inspiration on that, you can see the colors right here. Also, if you enjoy Animal Crossing speed builds like this, please remember to like this video, hit that subscription button, and turn on those notifications as I do put out new content weekly. But let's go ahead and get started. My boutique's going to be a 10 by 10. I was originally wanting it to be a small boutique, but there are just too many items I wanted to use in here. And I'm also newly obsessed with this tint wallpaper. I've tried to use it in the past before and could not figure out what to do with it, but I really love how the colors look together with the light brownish beige and the pink. It just gives me a nice Southwest looking feel and aesthetic that I was going for. But we're also going to use some wall partitions here to cover up some of the pink accent wall for the cashier's area. So one thing about Happy Home Paradise that I really like is you can experiment easily. Because I chose the tint wallpaper at the end of the build, I just kept changing up the wallpaper and the floor actually until I kind of liked how the colors looked together. I already knew from the beginning though that I wanted to have the pink accent wall. I just wasn't sure about the flooring or the wallpaper, but I did know I wanted to go with an overall neutral brownish tone palette, so that did help when figuring out how to create this room. But I mean, look how cute the leopard print looks on our dressing room. So I wanted the dressing room to be nice and big, and then eventually we're gonna open up that curtain manually, but this room was just so much fun to create. So I'm gonna just start slowly building from the cashier area, and then we'll work our way to the dressing room, and then start to add some more essentials that are needed for a cute boutique. As you can see, it is very boho style. Oh, and one thing I should mention though, is I do use quite a bit of codes in here, but you are always able to achieve looks like this with little to no codes as well. So it's just based on what type of style you're going for, because Stable also provided us with a lot of amazing codes. But if you do want the boho look, I'd say you can achieve that with as little as 1 to 2 codes, mainly because I feel like the curtain needs a nice standout print. And then the other codes that are used are mainly going to be placed in a picture frame. And then we'll add some unique clothing items as well. But I'm going to work on the dressing room, and I will be back again to discuss some more of this process. I want to say the most challenging part for this room was trying to figure out how to do the layout, because as you can see, my cashier area is not perfectly centered with the entrance. But what I did was the rugs was the main thing that kind of helped divide this room up, and I placed them around so that the brown rug goes more with the cash register right side of the room, and then these smaller rugs kind of line up with the dressing room area. But I mean, look how cute these custom codes are also. So you do have to manually add them to either the wall as a hanger or a mannequin, but I'm just so obsessed with this boho style, especially since we got these cactuses and I've been wanting to use that item. I feel like there's so many items I've been wanting to use, but that is another item that's on my list, bucket list, that's finally being used. And then I want to say the thing that took the longest for creating this apparel shop, honestly, was finding the custom design outfits. So I feel like I said I was going to create one 3 weeks ago, and I'm finally happy with the codes I found. And as you can see me putting up these picture frames here, I do have 3 different codes, but again, you can achieve that with as little as 1 or none, because the rose pattern's also really pretty. But we're going to add some more dimension with these curtains, adding some items to the ceiling, and I'm getting really close to finishing up this room, so I'll just go ahead and step away for a little bit as you enjoy the rest of this process unfolding. So by this point, you're going to notice I used quite a few codes, and I did want to touch on that subject. So basically, all of my codes will stay intact. However, if I do delete them and I replace the codes, it will affect the building. But you can also upload the build onto the showroom, and that version of your vacation home or facility will stay intact and the codes won't be replaced. The only unfortunate thing I want to say is mainly with the facilities, because I can get a lot of items if I visit my facility. So from my apparel shop, I'm able to buy some new clothing items, and I don't want to see the codes replaced. So I was very mindful in which ones I chose, and I wanted to make sure that these were codes that I would use also on my island. So just keep that in mind when you're building a facility, especially if you like to visit them while you're on the island. Definitely try to pick codes that you want to live with. Otherwise, your island will just be a code disaster, and that's kind of what happened to me. So I definitely learned that the hard way. But I'm pretty much getting to the end point of my shop. We're just going to add some more items to the wall, make it feel nice and full, and I'll be back again to wish you a great rest of your day. Now at the end point on this speed build, and I hope you enjoyed watching this process as much as I enjoyed building it, and it was so much fun trying to come up with this idea, and I'm really happy with my apparel shop. So from here, I do hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you may be. Goodbye.